Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. I am a professional intuitive empath who is so thrilled to have you here today. And I was downloaded that during these times that it would be really important to touch base and to connect, as we're all finding new creative ways to have interconnectedness while we are quarantined. Wow, what a time to be alive. This will be and is already historical, and I feel like we need some grounding and some reminders about what we're on our path to do. And so we will be doing an evolving daily session. So we're going to do this for the month of April and test it out. Please comment below if you find this to be of service and if you would like to continue. So let's get a bit of energy here going. Angels, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Samuel of peace, we need you so much. Archangel Gabriel of communication and mothers and children and connection. For the creatives, we ask that you come in right now and we ask that you help us to understand what is going on. First thing that comes up is patient. That's Archangel Jophiel. Now, this is so interesting. Jophiel is about, this is the angel connected with our jobs, and how many of us have filed for unemployment or are in that position right now. They're asking for your patience here. It says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. They still need nurture and patience. Some of us are just dreaming about getting through on the unemployment line. Some of us are dreaming about creating a new job situation when we do return to work. Or some of us, there's a big energy of mother that comes up here too. So that's something else that's happening. Some of us are nurturing, and oh my goodness. All right, that's why they asked me to call in Samuel, the angel of peace, and Gabriel, who deals with mothers. Gabriel's the one that made the announcement to Mary. And so in the word. And so what I'm seeing here is that there is a mother, there is a pregnant mother, a couple of them actually, that are watching and that are thinking, what am I bringing my child into? And I feel like the patience is from the universe saying, we will clear this up before you bring life into this world. They're wanting us to remember who we are for today. Archangel Michael, I love this, powerful cord cutting. He says, you are powerful, loving, and creative. You are a child of God. You are very loved. Remember that power that you have as a child of God. Remember that there are energies available to you that you can pray for in a moment's notice. That's what they want us to stay focused on. Courage. Don't we need that in these times, guys? Don't we need a little bit of courage in these times? Archangel Ariel, which also deals with home and animals as well, just in case you guys want to understand. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So some of us are having some challenges there, but I think that the courage is really about us standing up for our own lives right now, standing up for our humanity, not losing our humanity in this storm. Now, this is the Sacred Rebel deck, a deck that oh man, it is such an amazing, deep energy. And I want you guys to understand that I will be reading to you what our daily evolver is from the Sacred Rebel deck. And we'll switch it up as the days go on, but this one may always feature. So let's see how we shall evolve today. Receiving. What a beautiful card. Can you guys see that? I know we have glare, I have lights, I have overheads, a lot's going on here. Receiving. We'll lay that right down here at the center, and we will ask our angels to help us to receive initially the message. Receiving. What are we receiving? Now, here's the thing that I love about this card. Before we even get into what it is about, let's talk about the reality of it, which is that we have this number here. It's a 27, right? So if you're looking at the number here of the card, 27, I'm always looking for angel numbers. It's a 9. 9 is the card of spirituality, deep understandings, ascended masters coming in, and assistance. Okay. What our universe wants us to know is that you are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, to breathe, and to be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish with the contentment and an energy. You have not done this enough. So your soul is becoming parched and it's drying out. Energy has been going out of you, and there's nothing and not enough coming back in. It's time to bring something back in for you. It's time to receive and to be received. You are being offered a chance for restoration now. Isn't that what's happening here? We're in this moment where we're having to really figure out who matters and what matters, where the world is shutting down and everything seems the most chaotic it's ever been, and yet these minuscule things are still happening in our life that don't seem that important, but normally they'd be all consuming. We are being asked to kind of slow down because we're being dried out from the way that the world took from us. And this is a regeneration and a moment to recalibrate our energy. It's time to bring something back in for you. And so they're saying you're being offered a chance for restoration now, to feel nourished, cared for, and loved. They want you to accept it because you deserve it. The healing process is one that takes time. It's one where you need to surrender guilt or shame that you may feel for having needs in the first place. It will also help you to overcome any struggle that you have receiving and accepting so that your needs can be met. Some of my empaths out there watching, how much do we give and how much do we not want to accept, even if it's something as small as a compliment? I want you to take time and think about that, because there is this energy where we give and give, but we don't believe that we are deserving of receiving. The healing, and so what I want you to understand is, and what they're saying to you here, is that the universe gains from being able to give to you. So when you delight in what you receive, when you openly embrace a gift and you are so happy with it, the universe is fully received by you. In this space, there is joyful communion between you and life. Energy flows more freely and magic happens. When you're demure and saying, I can't accept it, and you're being faux humble, and that it's too great of a gift or you're not worthy, you are impeding the flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough with the false modesty, guys, and the guilt. We're not all Catholic. Some of us are, but not all of us. You are radiant. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up. All of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From a place of nourishment, you will be more effortlessly you'll be more effortlessly creative, and you will live and love with greater energy and thriving and a pulsing passion. Don't we all need some pulsing passion every once in a while? The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning. With the spectacular living art of sunrise, allow yourself to switch off. My goodness, haven't we switched off here and had to switch off? Step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while. Switch off. Do something else. Let it all go just for today, and it will flow. I want to just walk through you with the healing process very quickly. Say aloud, if you would like to, I release all false guilt and shame about having needs and all false beliefs about rest being wasteful or unnecessary. I accept healthy, productive, sacred rest and gifts of happiness that it brings. I understand that rest and activity, balance, feed and nourish each other. There is a sacred healing that happens through rest, which is very powerful. I accept it and receive it now through unconditional love, and so it is. Now I'm going to pull an animal deck card because I was just told to do so for one of our last clarifiers. This is interesting. Gosh, guys, this is why we rest. The experiences that you're presently going through are the initiation to fulfilling your purpose as a healer. For my empaths, because I was told to just chat with you guys real quick, what's going on is that there are situations in your life where you're not feeling balanced and you're feeling like this isn't fair, this hurt, this destroyed me, this was devastating. Yes, it was, but it was for a purpose. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is giving away. Final clarifier with our heart chakra card, clarity of your belief. Do you believe that you deserve rest and restoration? Rest and restoration? Do you believe that what is feeling uncomfortable, this very constricted time where we are being pushed into our smallest of selves and being separated from other humanity so that we can rediscover who we are, so that we can remember who we are? Do you believe you deserve that? I do. The universe does. Your angels do. Michael does. Jophiel does. Ariel does. It's time to get clear with the clarity of your belief. It's time to understand that chrysalis happens and butterflies emerge. And when you go through transformation and shed skins, maybe comfortable skins, maybe toxic skins, maybe security blanket skins, you're doing it so that you can transmute that energy and become the alchemist, the healer. Through that pain and through this tower moment in our lives, guys, we will continue to evolve together. That has been your Daily Evolver. I am so glad to share that energy with you. I also love this because they're saying rest, one last thing. I mean, the messages keep coming. One, we begin again. We reset, we rest, and we restore. Amen? I am so glad we got to join each other today. I'm going to make sure that I am getting these up for you guys in the morning, Eastern time. And so that way you guys have a chance to have something to kind of guide you through your day. Be patient with your kids. If you're locked up, be patient with yourself. Be patient with your spouse. Be patient with your workplace. Be patient with the unemployment line. Be patient with your family. But most of all, take some time to rest, my loves. I will see you tomorrow, and we will continue to evolve together and evolve daily.